Want to escape the 9 to 5 and learn how to build a business in 72 hours and obviously make money online? Then stick around and watch this video. This is based on a crazy challenge I gave myself, guys, and I found a couple of mates. I've now got 3 accountability partners that are holding my feet to the fire. So that's what I'm doing, and I'm hoping that through me sharing in this process, you will learn something about how to build a business online and actually start generating an income. Hi everyone, my name is Jacques Snyman, and I help people create a better future or a more secure future for themselves and their families. I'm going to be doing this challenge that I've given myself. I'm at a point where I need to make a call in terms of the internet business, yay or nay. Do I kind of stop it and just do something else, or do I pivot, or what do I do? But I'm at a point where I need to now dig in my heels and really give it double down and really give it a good shot and see what we can come up with. So I've committed to the next 6 weeks, 72 hours spread over those 6 weeks. Yeah, it's not 3 full days. It's 72 hours over 6 weeks. And if you look at that, it equates to roughly 12 hours a week, which basically boils down to 2 hours a day. As I know myself, I will probably do more than that. So I'll keep you posted, and I'll be posting weekly videos, probably on a Wednesday, just to give you some feedback as to how things are going. How do you then make money online? Guys, don't make the same mistake as I did. Please don't go down the rabbit hole and try figuring out exactly how to do it. Just hear what I've got to say. I've got 7, 8 or 9 examples that I want to share with you. Look at those examples, see what makes sense for you, pick one of them and start the journey. Don't go down the rabbit hole for days, weeks, months, years like I did. Not necessary to try and figure out exactly how to do this. Right. The quickest and fastest ways to make money is to get yourself a remote job. So that means that you can sell your skill to somebody out there, but you do the work remotely. Whatever skill you've got, you can package that and you can go to specific job boards like Virtual Vocation, Flex Jobs, Dynamite Jobs, Remote.co. There's a whole bunch of them, and you can list your profile there and you can get yourself a remote job. That's the one way to do it. It could be very quick as well. The potential earning there is between, let's say, 32 to about $100,000 a year. So it is pretty lucrative. The second way is freelancing, and that is where you take a skill that you have, or you go and develop a skill and you sell that via some website somewhere. You can, for example, be a ghostwriter, you can be a website designer, you can be any kind of skill that you've got, you can package and you can post an offer on a site like, for example, Fiverr or a place like that, and then you can start selling your skill as a freelancer. The benefit of freelancing is that you can potentially also start packaging productized offers, like a fixed price for a specific deliverable, and that you can specifically do on Fiverr, so check that out. And then you can also, once you get going, initially you will be doing all the work as a freelancer, but there's also the possibility of turning your freelancing gig into an agency, and that's when you start getting other people to start doing the work and you basically do the selling. So that's the first 2 options. The third option is affiliate marketing, and that simply is where you sell other people's products for a commission, right? You can do that via vlogging or blogging or via a niche website. You can even do it just via paid ads on social media. You don't even need a website. I think a funnel would help in that sense, but you can do it in very many different ways. That's affiliate marketing, the third option. The fourth option, an interesting one, is you can generate leads for local businesses. And guys, there you can really go crazy. So identify a need in the area where you live, go talk to those local businesses, set up a website or some form of a funnel or some form of a social media campaign and start generating leads for those local businesses. And this can include businesses, guys, literally from a local dentist to a local painter or builder, right? So that's another opportunity that you can go and explore. And you typically would generate these leads and then actually get paid per lead. So that's the fourth one. The fifth one is the good old drop shipping approach. I'm not even going to say an awful lot about that. It's not something that interests me. I have tried it before. I had not been successful. There's just an awful lot of moving parts, and you've really got to commit for a long, long time, and it really does require an awful lot of focus. The sixth one is Amazon FBA, and FBA is just simply fulfilled by Amazon. where you sell products via Amazon. Most definitely still an option, but it does take a bit of initial capital for you to invest, especially if you go the private label route or the wholesale route, but it is definitely an option. You could also, of course, just simply sell products via some form of an Amazon link that will allow you to actually earn a bit of a commission. That's the Amazon approach. The seventh option is to create digital products, and that's typically either coaching or your own courses. That's an opportunity that you can go and explore. The eighth option is coaching, either one-to-one coaching or group coaching. And the ninth option I wanted to share with you is to go and create some form of an authority business. That will mean that you know something, you're passionate about something, you're passionate about a specific theme or a topic or something that you can really stick with for a long, long time, and you start building an authority business around you and that business. Of course, the downside of that, it's typically not a business. If you build that around you as the person, it's typically not a business that you will easily be able to on-sell later on. But if that's what you want to do, then most definitely an authority business is also a very lucrative option to consider. You can do that via websites or a YouTube channel. You can do that via newsletters if you want. You can do that via social media, either organic growth and sales or paid advertising. So there's a bunch of options again. So there's 9 options. What I'm saying to you is consider those 9 options quickly. Pick one of them that kind of fits your body language and what you want to get right, and then start grinding, right? Start doing things. A couple of commitments you will need on this journey if you want to be successful, and this is what you would commit to, is you will need to accept that this is going to demand hard work, and it's going to demand that you do commit to spending the time to actually do the stuff you need to do to set up the business and to start selling products or services from, for example, a website. The second thing is you will need patience. The third thing is you will need to have a big enough why, because I can promise you now, I've been on this journey for quite a while. If you don't have a big enough why, so what's the reason for you wanting to actually do this, then you are going to quit somewhere along the line. So those are a couple of things. The fourth thing I just wanted to mention, and I've mentioned it in previous videos, you have to understand that even before you start doing the tactical stuff or the mechanics of building the business, you need to work on your mindset. You have to get your mindset right. I'm doing quite a bit of additional work also on the mindset stuff. That's apart from building this business. So in summary, this is a challenge that I'm taking on over 6 weeks. I'm going to spend 72 hours. The objectives of the challenge are pretty obvious. I want to create an online business in 72 hours that generates an income within that 6 weeks time frame. The specific target I've set for myself is $1,000 US. That's the first objective. The second one is that I accept that I'm in it for the long run. I want to eventually replace my income with this and other online businesses. So that's part of my drive and part of my longer term focus. The third objective is to see if we can bust the myth that this is not easy and it's not quick. So can we compress the timeline? That's the first question for me. I think we're going to get that right. So let's see if we can actually get traction and get connection and get people to like and trust and know us over a short period of time and start buying from us. So that's the whole quick or taking long myth, if you want. And then the second one is that it's not easy. I believe it's really not difficult. If you can figure out an app on a cell phone, I'm pretty sure you'll be able to figure out what needs to be done for the business. I've also gone and gotten some guidance. So I'm doing some training specifically. I'm looking at 3 sets of training. I'm a member at Wealthy Affiliate. You'll find a link in the description as well. I've also connected with a guy by the name of Paul O'Mahony. He looks at social media specifically, and his program is called Rethink Social Media. So I'm busy doing that. And then the third person that I'm connecting with is a guy by the name of Miles Beckler. I'll also put his link in the description. So if that makes any sense for you, if you want to reach out to those or explore those a little bit further, please go for that. I would like to, however, just give that warning. You can go down a rabbit hole and spend loads of time trying to figure out more of this. You don't need anything more. I've given you 9 options. Choose one of those. Choose 1 or 2 or more of those opportunities to get taught in this skill, and then just start and get out there and start doing it. Hope this interests you. If you find value, please subscribe. I'll be keeping you posted, and I'll be giving updates on a weekly basis on the growth of this business. Here's to those 72 hours. Let's see how this one pans out. Really looking forward to this.